Yesterday we did Sasuke's all forms and evolutions, and today I decided it's only fitting that we do Naruto's all forms and evolutions. See what I did there? Because the characters are like yin and yang and they're kind of Today what we're going to be doing is talking about all of Naruto's forms and evolutions in a different way that I did Sasuke, just because, you know, it was cool that I did it with somebody else, but I kind of want to know whether you guys like it me solo or me partnered up though. Let me know, because this is also structured in a different way by me talking, because this is going to be all over the... You'll see, you'll figure it out. Anyways, without further ado, I haven't done my own intro in a long ass time, so let me see if I'm rusty. Play my shit! Naruto Uzumaki, a man of many different forms, but not too many different pairs of clothes. I only say that because, as you've seen from Sasuke, he has a little bit of a wardrobe change every now and again. Naruto, he stinks. He doesn't change his clothes too often, and for some reason has whiskers on his face. But we're moving on from that, okay? The nine-tailed fox is a thing that's deep inside his belly button. It's sealed in his stomach because that's just where it so happened to be sealed, and that's gonna be the main factor as to why he has transformations. But moving on to Naruto in the boy form, the form that we are all introduced with if you watch Naruto from episode 1 and onwards from part 1. Okay, now Naruto in this form had many battles. He fought against Kakashi, Haku, and as you're seeing right now, Neji. But going back to the Haku fight, Naruto fought Haku, Naruto got that ass beat, and Naruto got a little bit mad due to some things that happened to Sasuke, and in the process, Naruto got red eyes, aka the Kyuubi Fox mode, aka Raw XD mode. Naruto fighting Neji was way after that, but it was my favorite fight for this Naruto, besides the most iconic fight that he had in this form. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, I'll give you a hint. When Naruto fought Sasuke, a few things happened in between. When Naruto learned the Rasengan, that's not really a form, if you will, it's a technique. But Naruto, within this fight against Sasuke, reached deep down in the stomach and used the fox's chakra to create the one-tailed chakra cloak. The Naruto Kyuubi cloak, I don't know what you would call this, so I'm gonna call it Raw XD times 2 form. Use this form to fight Sasuke, and you know, win or loss, that was the end of that. Naruto lost, who cares? But moving on towards the new form, which is not really a form, but it's more of a coming of age. Naruto Shippuden, which is pretty much the part 2 of Naruto. There's many parts. I think we're in part 3 now, where it's Naruto's kid, but we're not even talking about that. Naruto Shippuden takes place with Naruto being 15 after the events of what happened before in part 1. He went to go train for a few years with my man Jiraiya. I miss you, Jiraiya. But they trained for about a year or 2, I think. They trained, and he came back to the village. Kakashi said, "What's good?" And Naruto said, "What up?" And they fought to see where he's at in strength from Kakashi's point of view, so he wanted to know. He went to go find out. And that's pretty much the start of Naruto Shippuden. Naruto ends up fighting Sasuke later on. Not really a fight too much, but worth mentioning. Nothing new really happens there. But before that happened, Naruto met Orochimaru, and that's kind of where shit got a little bit real. Within that fight, Naruto went to the 3 tails Jinchuriki mode. To be accurate, he went from 1, 2, 3, and then 4, which is what we see in the game. This is like the state that changes his whole image, and he looks gross, but over time it's like, I can dig it. And he fought Orochimaru. Wasn't really a winner-loss type of deal. He got to a point where he was just like, because he got sealed, right? So he was yelling out of the pain. Man, I don't know, bitch. Leave me alone. Same clothes, new technique. Long story short, Naruto had to fight an Akatsuki member named Kakazu. But before they fought, Naruto was working on a new technique with Kakashi and Yamato called the Rasen Shuriken. And what that was a wind-style version of the Rasengan. Now, it was an incomplete jutsu because when Naruto used it, it fucked up his hand along with fucking up the opponent. What actually happens with that technique, which is kind of interesting, it's like little chakra needles in your body, just all over. It's like aggressive acupuncture. There you go, bitch. So it was incomplete. Naruto can't use it again, or he risks not being able to use any chakra whatsoever. Kind of cool. The reason he learned it is so he could fight Sasuke with it, and that's pretty much it. Shit.
So, you came.
Hands down, my favorite transformation, Naruto Sage Mode, aka the Red Robe Naruto. Nobody calls it that. But while Naruto is learning the Sage Mode after Jiraiya passed away, rest in peace, Pain came through to the Leaf Village looking for my man's Naruto to capture him because he has a 9 tails in his stomach and he wanted it. In the process, when he finished learning it, he came back to whoop that ass. Alright, Now, while he was whooping that ass, he kind of got his ass whooped, and then his waifu came through to help him, Hinata. Now, Hinata died almost. I don't know if she died or damn near got close to it, but she was incapacitated, and while she was incapacitated in front of Naruto, Pain stabbed her in the uterus, and then Naruto went to the 5 tails Jinchuriki mode, which is what you're looking at now. It looks a little bit gross with the bones, but you know, you don't see it for too long until the 6th tail comes through, and the 7th and the 8th, and it damn near looks like the 9 tails off the bat, but it got sealed away because of Naruto's dad. It's kind of a little bit convoluted, and it's really good for you to watch the story to get the full depth. I ain't about to spoil shit. Thanks to Killer B, who is the 8th tailed Jinchuriki, aka Kyuubi, he taught Naruto, who is the 9th tailed Jinchuriki, aka Kyuubi, how to use some of the power of the 9 tails within him to use this controlled yellow state that I'm gonna call First Form Controlled Kyuubi Chakra Mode. That's too long, so we're gonna call it Half-Powered Kyuubi Chakra Mode. Not the best name, but just follow along, okay? Long story short, he used this form mostly when he broke out of the training room that he was so happened to be captive in by the Leaf Village and another village I can't remember the name of, because there was a war that was started because of him. Naruto found out and then went to go beat the ass because he's the main character, and he does that even though it wasn't smart to do. Yes, but wait, there's more that I forgot to say. We're backpedaling, but that's okay. After Naruto beat Pain, he went to go find the progenitor of who created and controlled Pain, more or less, which was Nagato. And when he fought Nagato, he did this Sage Mode Kyuubi thing that was something we didn't really understand at the current point in time. But because this technically counts as a form, I'm gonna count it. We're gonna see this again later in a better, more understandable version, but for now, yeah. Now later on, Naruto was able to use all of Kurama's chakra, Kurama being the 9-tailed fox, being the name that the 9 tails told Naruto after he trusted him. So the Kurama 9-tailed, the 9 tails Kurama Link Mode, what do I call this? The Kurama Link Mode Naruto is able to use 100% of the 9 tails' chakra, do a Biju Bomb, which is a cute little black thing. He's able to use the 9 tails as a whole in a not furry way, and that's pretty much it. Now, what I mentioned before, Naruto figured out how to use the Sage Mode over this form, so I guess how you would explain this is he could use Sage Mode chakra over his regular chakra on top of the 9 tails chakra. It's fucking convoluted. And at this current point in time, you would think Naruto is as strongest as he needs to be and he doesn't need to get any stronger. I thought that, but no. This is the Sage of 6 Paths Naruto. Now, he looks like he still has Kurama's chakra, which he does, but now he has an accumulation of almost every tailed beast chakra, even if it's just a little bit, and it accumulates balls on his back, and he can fly. He can even put an eye in your eye socket if you're missing one. He can heal you from near death. He's pretty much Jesus. I mean, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but the limit of what he can do in this form is, I don't understand. I don't know where it stops, but it's a little bit too much to the top. He can even use Sage Mode chakra on top of all of the chakra that he also has. It's just too much. And so you know, Sage Mode chakra is chakra from the world almost. Nature, the environment. Imagine that on top of everything. I don't understand how he's alive. And think about this for 2 seconds. Just think about this. He can even make clones. A clone with the same capabilities as the main one. What the hell? He can go to a 9 tails variant gigantic form with 3 heads, which is like the power of 3 9 tails put in 1, and at that point I just clock out. Like, I don't care anymore. He's too much. Long story short, he has his long-awaited fight with Sasuke, his brother, friend, whatever you want to call it, and he loses an arm. And that's when we make our way to Naruto the Last. Don't really know if this classifies as Naruto Shippuden. It's like an in-between afterwards where Naruto's a little bit older and he's developing feelings for the baby Hinata. Yes, bitch. So what pretty much happened in that movie was there was a protagonist, or an antagonist, excuse me, that was fucking shit up. Naruto had to fight him, and you pretty much saw that Naruto had all of the old moves as before. He's a little bit weaker from my point of view. I can't really say if that's true, but all I do know is when he went to the yellow Kurama mode, I saw no balls on the back, but he still could fly, so take it as you will. Fun fact though that I did not mention throughout this whole entire time, Naruto from the beginning of the show always wanted to be Hokage. And at this current point in time, he wasn't the Hokage, but everybody kind of shook their heads and agreed, okay, he gonna be the next Hokage. And as time went on, it actually happened. A lot of years passed and Naruto was finally able to be Hokage, and as far as I know, he's like 30 something. I'm only ballparking from what I, calculated in my head. He has a child now, and you see this Naruto in Boruto the movie and in Boruto Naruto Next Generations, and I said it on the first time without fucking up. I'm happy. And that's pretty much it. He has Kurama in him still. They're like buddy and shit. And he has a daughter as well, which doesn't really matter because you don't ever see her. And that's about it. If you're ever shopping at Play Asia, which you should, use code AFRO to get $3 off of your next purchase. I appreciate it. Yeah, and let me know down below which is your favorite variation of Naruto. For me, it's Hokage Naruto because I like the Kages, okay? Yes, that's it. Yes, round of applause. Yep. Okay, I'm leaving now.